Introducing the Truth, Errol Spence Jr.
What's going on, you guys? So, the big fight is next weekend. Danny Garcia, Errol Spence Jr., or Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia. And I had some things that I've seen from Errol Spence's workout that I think went over a lot of people's heads. My concern with this fight with Danny Garcia is not just the accident, but Errol Spence Jr.'s weight. He is incredibly shredded this far out from the fight. We seen him last week for the first time since his accident, and he was absolutely shredded. It looked like he was on weight right now. Now, I'm not sure if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, considering he's in his 30s now, and, you know, he's been kind of inactive. You know, he cut down from 190 to 147. I wonder how that will affect his performance come fight night against Garcia. We also got to look at how will he look on the scales. You know, Errol Spence Jr. is a tough dude, because you best believe that he is really doing his best to make this weight. You could tell that he's really starving himself to make this fight happen with Danny, and that's just a testament to how tough he is. I think mentally Errol Spence is there. You know, I think mentally he's there, but physically the verdict is still out. I think Danny Garcia is going to be a tougher fight than people give it credit for. I think that now is the perfect opportunity for Danny to beat a guy like Errol Spence, considering the layoff, the accident, and the fact that Errol Spence Jr. might need to be moving up in weight soon. You know, I think the reason why Errol Spence Jr. don't get the knockouts that we expect is because he's weight drained. He's not getting the maximum out of himself because he's draining himself. So I think if Errol Spence Jr. fought at like 154 or even like a special little catch weight, I think we'll see a better, more improved, more rejuvenated Errol Spence. Because to me, he just looked too frail, honestly. He looks very frail leading up to this Danny fight, but that could all mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Errol Spence Jr. will get the job done, but you just never know, man. You never know with this boxing shit. That's a huge risk to take, considering what he's been through. And I take my hat off to him, honestly. Even though, you know, we be going at it with the Spence and Crawford fan thing, I got a lot of respect for Errol Spence Jr. As a fighter, you know. The dude, you know, he didn't really have to come back and take that fight, but he did. Now, will he get through it? That's a whole other thing entirely. I'm hoping he can get through it so we can continue this storyline. But if not, that changes up everything. It shakes up boxing if Danny Garcia was to pull off the upset against Errol Spence Jr. How many of you guys really got Danny winning? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people seem to have got Danny winning, but not too many. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. is the favorite for a reason, and people expect him to get the job done. I expect him to get it done, but I also got in the back of my mind that this guy may be closer to that time to move up sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it plays out. As of right now, I got the fight 60-40 in the favor of Errol. You know, we'll see. He got the speed advantage. It's not a significant speed advantage, but he definitely has a speed advantage. I think if Errol Spence Jr. was more of an explosive, twitchy fighter, I think he'll give Danny a lot of problems, but he's not. He's a guy that goes in there and just beats you up, chips away at you, beats you up. So we're going to see if that approach works against Danny. We're going to see what type of approach Errol brings. He may pull off the Garcia approach on this Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He may get on the back foot, use his range, and just use his jab, his southpaw jab, and, you know, box Danny from the outside. I think that would be his best, safest approach in this fight until later rounds, until he can start really getting his gears going. But tell me what you guys think. Will Errol Spence Jr. run through Danny Garcia, or will Danny Garcia stop him dead in his tracks? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.